My name is Liam and this is my Nissan Skyline R34 GTR. So I've owned the Skyline for almost 8 months now, and it's probably typically what you expect. This has been the dream car for me. I've wanted one since I was a little kid playing Gran Turismo, and obviously the Fast and the Furious had a big influence as well. I bought this car through GM imports. I initially went down to look at the importing one, and this one was in there. It came over with lots of Nismo parts on it. It's got Nismo S-Tune suspension, Nismo oil cooler and intercooler, and loads of Nismo bracing underneath. The car handles and drives absolutely fantastic. So I myself, the modifications I've done to this, I've just put bolt-on parts on. I've put the top secret wing, top secret diffuser on. I've always been a fan of aero looking cars. I love the time attack looking cars that look really aggressive, so that's the kind of look I was going for. I knew that before I was going to buy a Skyline. I knew how I wanted it to look. I've also bought the Nismo rear taillights, which I think is a nice upgrade. I love the way they look also. The original ones do look good, and obviously the original wing does look good, but this is the look I wanted to go for. So, also when the car came over, it had a Nismo exhaust on it. It was a decent exhaust, it was stainless steel, but to me it was just too refined. I wanted that antisocial sort of sound from a Skyline, which I think most people expect. So I decided to opt for a TI system. It's a Trust TI catback with HKS downpipes. That for me was the best modification. I love the way it sounds now, and everyone likes a flame, so. So to be honest, I don't think there's much that I don't like about this car. I could say that it's not good on fuel, but if you buy one of these, you know that it's not going to be great on fuel. I bought that knowing that. Currently it has the JDM head unit in. Obviously I get no music in there, that doesn't really bother me. So the things I love about this car, one of them is definitely the colour. Blue is my favourite colour anyway, but in my opinion the baseline blue is the most softer colour. It looks incredible. I love that. Also, just the way the car looks is so aggressive. I love the wing I put on. I love the diffuser I put on. This is just the personal touches that I chose to go for. In my opinion, just makes it look that more aggressive on the road. I love the way it handles. Obviously being on the S-Tune coilovers and all the bracing underneath is stiff. It's not an ideal daily car, but I don't drive as a daily car, so it's no problem to me. It's basically just a weekend car and something I can go out and enjoy. So the car's running 450 brake horsepower, which I had it dynoed soon after buying it. That for me is enough power. I don't really intend to go big turbo or anything at this moment. I love the way the power is delivered from the twins. I'd only of course do some sort of engine build if the car was to have an engine problem or it would, the engine would blow. But as it currently stands, I'm not really interested in doing a big engine build. That's only if the worst case scenario happens and I need to do that, then I would go big single, I think. But at the moment it's perfect for me, it's enough power, I don't need any more. It's got a Nismo ECU, and with a combination of all the mods and everything else, it just drives fantastic, and I just love the power. So when I went to initially view this car, I knew straight away that I wanted it. Just from looking at it and all the mods that were done to it, that it was perfect for me. What really sold me was when we looked in the boot, and even the owner didn't realise this either, who was selling me the car, but this amplifier was in. That is actually my last name, and it just kind of felt like fate. So as soon as I found this, I basically said, this car, it has to be mine. So the plans for the future of this car, I'm obviously going to keep it. I don't have any intentions of selling it. It's been a lifelong dream to own this car. I only just plan to add bolt-on parts to it to make it more unique and to sort of maybe probably just styling parts. I really like Workmeister S1 wheels. I'm thinking about investing in a set of those wheels, my favourite wheels. But apart from that, you know, I'm just really happy to be part of the community that owns these cars and the heritage that they have. You know, obviously they don't make cars like this anymore, and it's just really nice and unique to own something like this. So it came over with, so the car came over with, oh, this is really hard actually, it's harder than I thought it was going to be.